Who cares? No, schedule. I had a funeral today. Oh, the morning. Then to get off here, I gotta go pick up Chan's cake, and then get ready for the birthday party. Hey, Jeffrey, what's up? It was all right. It was good. Small. It was a small gathering. It was good. Yeah. So we got. I go pick up her cake. Make sure I take her. Make sure I got her. What you call it? Costume. Her Halloween costume. So, talking about, so I'm sitting in we're getting ready to drive down to the mausoleum, right? And sorry, my sister was texting me. Getting ready to drive down to the mausoleum, right? And I look over, and my cousin Crystal, she's directly next to me. I pick up my bowl to spark. I'm sparking, and I look over, and she's putting in a piece of gum, and we both look at each other, and I'm like, it's just smoke rolling out. She's fucking putting gum, stuffing gum in her face. Yeah, she's excited for tonight. Oh shit. Okay. Adapt. Oh yeah, the coffee time. Yeah. Yup. Hey, what's up? Let's see here. It was kind of funny. My niece, Zaylin, she was like, hold on. She's like, you two stand next to each other talking about my nephew, her brother. She's like, you and Xander stand next to each other. And like he grew his hair out and like all this and she was like, oh my God, you guys look so much alike. I was like, yeah, kind of like, well, we are related, hon. Like, yeah. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No, it was like I said, it was just more stressful with a few things. My biological father was there. I mean, nothing like happened. It was just, it was that. Well, I mean, it was for his stepmom, because Becky was my step grandmother. Oh yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, I've gotten over that odd feeling with him. We just don't talk. We will be on opposite ends of the room or whatever, but it's. I'm not trying to be funny. I forgot how short he was. Like I tower over him. Yeah, nothing bad. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Gay? Good. Because like big dick. Your dad said hi. You look straight, Straggit. Actually, that's what I need to do. Just like funerals. I don't think it's necessarily like an uncomfortable thing for me. I think there's a lot of, I think it's just like you see people that you don't ever see until then that look poor. It's because your mommy's been out of house and home every time I fuck her. Try to tell her I'm gay, dude. It got increasingly harder. I mean, I think it just depends too on like who it is. You know, like I'm not gonna say like I hung out every weekend with my grandma like that, with that specific grandma. So it's like I'm not gonna paint a picture like that, but like it's definitely sucks. You know what I mean? And I've got a grandfather that is not on any assisted living, who is 15 years older than she was, doing things on his own. Like, hell yeah, it's lit. So you got somebody that's 85 years old, and their wife literally worked in healthcare and hospice and stuff, and now she's gone. So that is definitely a concern. I mean, my grandfather is a veteran, a decorated veteran, and he's got nothing. You know, she was the one who bathed him, you know, helped him get in and out of the bath and helping him eat. And, you know, there's a lot. All right, hon, have a good one. But shove a pineapple in my ass? Be a fucking pervert, dude. You fuck pineapples. You don't let them fuck you. Be fucking gross. Wow. Fucking perverts around here. Hey, Jeff, what's up? But no, what I was doing is hopping on at least here. Yeah, weirdo. Hopping on here for just a little bit, just kind of doing something. But like I said, I'm gonna go pick up Chan's stuff. I got, like I said, birthday party, trick or treat, just all around kind of a cool night. So Spunky is here. So she's here till tomorrow afternoon. Like I think they're leaving around like one or two or something like that, like to take her back to the airport. But yeah. Oh, Joe, I found your shirt. I literally was thinking, like, where's my I Heart Sluts and my Roman Hills PC? It's in the dryer now, but yeah, she's coming. I felt bad. Well, like I didn't want her to be like, I don't know, feel some type of way, because she was like, she approached me, was it last week or whatever it was, when she was down hanging with mom and stuff, when she dropped Devin off before she left. She was like, hey, like, is it cool if like I crash After I was like, oh, you don't want to drive 40 minutes home after drinking all night and having a party? I was like, how dare you? I was like, yeah. I was like, it doesn't matter. And I told her, I was like, we got air mattresses, we got whatever. I was like, Chandler usually stays with mom, but then there's Spunky. So I was like, even at that, like you can ride the couch or me and her can, whatever. I was like, it's not a big deal. Like, be safe. Like, don't like I guess limit yourself because the fact like I don't mean just drink to have fun, but like limit yourself and be like, well, I gotta watch it because I gotta drive home. But yeah, so it's like it's cool. I don't know what's happening. Like if my son's coming over and if he's coming like over after, if Chandler wants to stay with mom, because normally she stays on Saturdays, but if she wants to come home with me, I never make her stay. But no, don't drink and drive. That's also where I'll need to pay attention. I mean, like it's not that far, but I got to pay attention to being at the party and having fun, trick or treating and whatnot. Because when we do trick or treat at mom's, there's a bonfire, and when we pass out candy, there's like hot dogs, coney dogs, whatever, and then there's usually like liquor, like some shots, so adults can come warm up by the fire for a minute, maybe grab a hot dog and a shot while the kids are trick or treating and getting their candy. We've done that, I don't know, probably last 7-8 years, 7 6 7 years, something like that. Going to a haunted house tonight. Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. It's usually like some form of like apple cider and like caramel vodka is like usually like the mixture. But again, it's basic. It's usually like Mike's chili and some corn dogs and some hot dogs, like just a couple big crock pots, and you walk in the garage, and it's kind of one of those help yourself, grab a plate, keep walking if you want, so. Yeah, damn typos. But yeah, either way, it's gonna be a fun day. I'm super excited to get this party going, and I guess mom said all the presents and stuff that I gave her, and I'm assuming all the rest were wrapped upstairs too. And mess with your stomach, I gotta be careful with it too. But a lot of all of Chandler's presents were like upstairs, and I guess she said she came down and was like, Grandma, I think there's something upstairs. And she's like, what is it you think you saw? And she's like, I think they might be presents. And so she said she ran back upstairs, and all she heard was, yep, definitely presents. Oh, Chandler. She's a cutie. Love that kid. Love both my kids. Hopefully Alex can at least stop by with a savory meal. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh shit, it's over here. Okay. Actually, yes, I do. That's not. Okay. The one and only Chandler. Yeah. She's a vibe. She's a vibe. No, I was to say usually when I'm able to do stuff is when I don't have Chandler. Well, sort of. Yeah, in 4 days. In 4 days it's her actual birthday, but yeah, we're just like I said, it's trick or treat tonight. More people would gather. It's the weekend. I'm not gonna. She goes home from me on her birthday, um, like from like riding the bus. So I won't. I'll see her birthday morning, and yeah. So we're just doing it now. But hopefully, she likes what she got. I think she will. Me and her are gonna be doing a lot of crafts. A lot of crafts, watching shows. Basically, kind of like, as far as like concerts and whatnot, like, oh, I will. Yeah, I say we do all that stuff when I don't have her on like my 5 day stretch or whatever. Because I get her 2 on 5 on. So every week it switches from 2 days to 5 days a week. So 15 days a month. Doesn't get better than that. Yep. Never understand it. People that sometimes people's work schedules and like that's I don't mean understandable, but that's understandable. Sometimes mostly this way, but dads don't always have a choice on well, I can't just go to first shift, with where they're at. So um, I don't know. I get it. I get it sometimes, but oh, of course. Let me make sure that she knows. Might as well give her a big happy birthday. Oh, okay. You're gonna right on, Joe. Hey, what's up? Pretty tired. I can go to bed until like maybe 2:30, close to 3. I'm all right, like I said. But then I got up to go to a funeral, so I wasn't on coffee time. But damn, in over a month, that's gotta be rough, dude. That's gotta be rough. I'm just on the go a lot today. There's speaking of, I posted a lot on Patreon. 2 short horrors and 2 songs. So make sure you check that out. Yeah, we had a good time with the one Skinwalker short horror film. My God, going back through it to like edit, or not edit it, but like to prep it to go on there. I was like, let me just see a couple of these spots, and I went, yep, just as I remember. That shit, dude. It's hey, Kayla, what's up, hon? It started off strong, like the opening. I was like, oh, good drone footage. It looks like we've got some eerie areas, and no, like it just was like, fuck. I thought this was gonna be good. Hey, William. Nobody gives a shit. Really? I don't know about the best. Kind of feel like all of them are a joke. So next, we just need to be single for a while as a country. Just work on us. The convenience store was good. Hell, even like the thing that it was at the end, I was like, yo, because like I paused and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, this is good. They didn't just rely. They relied on a lot of other stuff too, but it was good. It was very good. They utilized their space because that was a very stationary location that they had for the short. I mean, we have plenty of shorts. Plenty of short horror films, and I think I'm just gonna go through here soon again, start going through some of the stuff that people have been like requesting, but Bad Omens, Dance Gavin Dance, and just get that all put up on there. So yeah, the acting was a lot better too on that one, on the convenience store. Maybe that should be something that we do on Patreon. Does it pass or is it ass or something like that? You like the Twitch reactions? Yeah, I did too. So, and I don't want to do a bunch all the time, but what I'm saying is like I kind of blew my wad by posting everything today, which is fine. I kind of feel like it's like a hook, line, and sinker almost. Like I'm going to promote that for a couple of days as far as like what's on there. And then now, while I might film 2 songs and 2, what you call it, shorts in a night on Twitch, I'm probably not going to release them in bulk like that. I think what I'll do is just like the movies, be like, all right, twice a week or once a week, a music video will drop, and then once a week a short will drop, and then twice a month an actual movie reaction comes on, because then people are also saying they want me to just, not every single one, but like I say, if I watch The Grinch or something, to even record that, even though I've seen it, but just even throw some hangouts on there too. He's got a pair of Doc Martens. Doc Martens are nice. The Twitch stuff is fun. It does feel odd with some of that being music that Kyle was not here. But yeah. Hold on a second. Hold that edit. Sorry, I was just reading it. You know. But I will say, today was actually a pretty nice day, even kind of earlier in the morning. I was surprised. Actually, what is the weather going to be like today? I thought it was supposed to be nice. It's 51 now. What's the high? What's the high today? It's going to be still almost 50. It's going to be 51 degrees at 6. 5 to 7 is trick or treat. Yeah, it's going to be in like the mid to high 50s-ish. No rain. Okay. Nice night. Oh, it's going to drop, dude, to like 30, 33 degrees at 6 in the morning. Oh, it's an indoor-outdoor. It'll be all right. It's not on you if it's an indoor-outdoor cat. It was foggy this morning. I say that's not on you, hon. Like if they know it's an indoor-outdoor cat, that's on them. Like if something happens, God forbid, like that, what are you supposed to do? So, don't worry. You too. Have a good one. I'm kind of excited for it's kind of one of those like, damn, 3 o'clock can't come quick enough now for me. I'm excited for her birthday. And just I want trick or treating with her. There's nothing you can't. What's the difference if you are there at the house doing it or that person was there? Nothing. It's the same scenario and concept. It's not like it's an indoor cat that you accidentally let get out and it's just taken off and you can't find it. Septics were right on. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up? I was gonna say, like, don't, yeah. Well, her cat, well, Sav is a like animal caretaker, and one of her clients, she said, has an indoor outdoor cat, and she's hoping it's there tonight when she goes back. And so I was like, well, it's not on you. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm very distracted today. There's a lot going on. Like on top of everything. So I'm doing my best, but again, like I know that it's not the same channel, but I needed to do some type of work this morning to feel accomplished. Guys, I don't ever answer. All you're doing is filling up my motherfucker. Yeah, he knows his way home. He knows where his bread's buttered, dude. It's like Kyle's one friend TJ talked about something about the one horse. And like the gate was open or something like that. And Kyle was like, aren't you afraid of the horse not coming back or not, whatever? And he's like, no. He's like, why? He goes, because I have the sugar cube. And it was one of those like, oh, like, it was like, yeah, I guess you're right. Well, if Henry the horse wants a sugar cube, he got to come back here. So, yeah, he knows where his food's at. No, I don't think so. I think that's what I'm pretty sure. I swear that's what he said. Yeah, in moderation. It's the most common treat for a horse. Can be used as a reward during training. You also got to think. Yeah, you also got to think like I get it. You're just feeding it sugar, but it's the fact of think how large a horse is and how small a sugar cube is. Honestly, like even we put a couple, two, three, four in a depending on the size of tea or something. But I get what you mean. Like some things aren't supposed to be given to like animals in general. But yeah, I say no. I'm pretty sure it was safe for them. Well, Jeff, I appreciate it, man. I was just saying, like, I am a little, my mind is very distracted. I'm quite anxious today. Used to train horses. Yeah, I was say that's what I thought. Apparently, though, Joe, I found that like when we think that that's like oh cute whatever, that's apparently a sign that your animal thinks you're too stupid to hunt for yourself. I don't know how true that is. I heard that like one time that the reason they do that is that they're like, here, idiot, because you don't know how to survive. You have no hunting skills. Like I was like, oh shit. I don't know if that's true, but it might bring you alive again. Oh, that's great. You got like a half paralyzed rabbit coming at you, and they're like, just throw it at you. So you got your yeah. She treated that dog like a little king. No, I'm saying like that they thought that you were too stupid. That if an animal brings you like a carcass or like that was them saying that you're too dumb to hunt. I've never really heard of a dog doing it though like that. It was always cats that like I've heard do that and like that's what it was. So that is interesting that it was a dog. I mean, a small dog, but like I said, it was always cat. Like, yeah, they bring you like chipmunks and birds and stuff. That was them basically being like, "Here, idiot." Austin coming in with the hard questions today. Who has the better line? You'll float to it or kill for mother. Jason Voorhees. Man, yeah, I'm homeless and my fucking put together. Are you shitting me right now? Anyways, I'm gonna have to go with Jason. It's OG number one, and number two. I mean, I don't know. That's a pretty sick line. It's just you're being a fucking douchebag. Think before you type. It's even more before you speak it. So try again, pussy. Are you a content creator? Because you only have 18 subs. It's just a question. Looks like I got my shit more together than you do. Well, seems like you want to be. You're on here trying to be that guy. Everybody look. That person's here. Nobody cares, dude. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Okay? Why don't you just move on, sweetheart? I'm not in the mood today. Normally I am. I'm not today. I can get food stamps. I have no fucking idea. Are you? Or you're pissed they cut out junk food? You one of those irate motherfuckers on TikTok talking about President cut my funding? You one of those assholes? Sucks. Okay, you know I did forget though. I keep forgetting my fucking torches upstairs. Upstairs. Maybe it just might be beside me, or like one of those, like it just magically shows up. They do not. They do not. I want it. First world problems. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Let me shoot this. Oh, okay, it's on. See, we got a little bit of time left. We got a little bit of time. A little bit ski. Fucking nail. Fucking nail. Where's my picker? Nose, ball, whatever. Right? Always a good sound for sure. I actually gotta do some research. I know this is a completely different channel, but I gotta do my research on some of the stuff that was getting requested a lot in comments over time, over the last like year or so. That's why like I did Connor Price, I did Harry Mack is gonna be another one, but like not all just all rap, but like things of that nature. Maybe I can do more like caskets and bad flour and stuff like that too. Just it really is kind of a game. Like my thought process is, if I can grow something, whether it be Patreon, and that's not what I mean, but like Patreon and or not hurting the channel by throwing things up that'll do kind of shitty, with me by myself on Rykerroad itself, what's the lesser of two evils here? Do I, well, to be very blunt, do I risk only getting a couple 8,000 views over a week on a couple videos a week and pulling my channel down probably, or having 1,000 people that say they want Bad Flower and at least 15 of them show up on Patreon? I don't know. Like it's like I don't know what the right answer is, but I'm like I said, I'm trying to figure out which way or ways to go about this, because I'd like the people were saying like that it was fun. I had a good time doing the like reaction lives and Twitch and stuff. So, and it's, again, you don't have to be on Patreon to do this. It's just, and I know sometimes time is a factor, and that is unfortunate for like other people, but you can come watch for free on Twitch. I wish I could do it on even YouTube. I can only do that on Twitch, and that's what I really think people I don't understand, is that like I'm not trying to make people download. They're like, man, I would love to do that, but I don't have a Twitch. And it's like, I'm sorry, YouTube doesn't allow this. If they did, we'd be talking a whole different language here. Like, because they're speaking not English, because they're like, I'm serious, like all their laws and all the shit they're talking, they don't exist, even though they put them in play and or by actual law they don't abide by. How they get away with not astounds me by like a legit legal standpoint. They're stealing people's money, not just us, like all kinds of people. We've heard of people that had a whole ass vlog completely demonetized because somebody in the car next to them had their radio playing. What? That's right, they barely enforce it. I think it's just there to like cover their ass. Like, yeah, you can. So that way, if some like musician or like whatever maybe tries to take them to court, like YouTube in general, they'd be like, we told them copyright. Like, you can't do that. I don't know. Like, my hair, well, thank you. It's day one hair, like actually like 3-hour hair. I hate it. I fucking, dude, it's, so, you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like this guy right here. There we go. Yep. Some sick ink. Oh, thank you. Got a few tattoos. I go to Red Rabbit Studios in Portage Lake, Ohio. My buddy owns the shop, and his girl, Sway, is the one who does a lot of my right side. She specializes in horror and like dark themed stuff. But yeah, oh yeah, there he is. Not the original, but Pennywise nonetheless. Oh, I go check out the battleground juice. Wish you guys. Thank you. Wait. Yeah, they're an ABC. YouTube's fucked. But weather, thank you. Hopefully you have a good day too. Yeah, just like I said, looking forward to you know, the day, the rest of the week. Heather and I have hopefully some fun stuff that we can do. Like I said, your mouth hurts. Hopefully try and carve another pumpkin tonight or tomorrow, because like we got snacks and candy the other night, and I went to go try to help her make her pumpkin, and the stencil just was not. It just was not, you know? And so we ended up just making a generic style. Vital to spread some love, yeah. I mean, trolls just be trolls. You know, that's what it is. Hey, that's why my pie's like nice. Oh, I got that one too. I got that one an actual breach tour, and then Spunky got me that one from Clancy last year. Yeah, so I went to the Cincy show this past year, last month, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was in Pitt. That was cool. Nice. You went to Breach as well? Nice. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Pitt was amazing. I mean, we got all the stuff in my studio, pretty much the stuff I need to like decorate stuff. I got confetti from being, dude, I'm not kidding. Tyler was 10 feet away from me when they were doing trees, and it was the confetti. You can see it on here. I went, but like the confetti, and I'm just standing there, and they're just slamming the drum, like, and just going on. Oh man, it was so cool. It was so cool. And then the fireworks. I got the bracelet, and then I wear one every day. The purple one is from Sleep Token. Somebody gave me, but this one I've got a bunch of bunch of bracelets that I wear that people made me, or not made me, but gave me at the show. So I wear at least one a day. There's another one. I have not worn these since the day that I've gotten them. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It legit was like almost like a movie or a show where that shit was happening, and I just, you know what I mean? Like, you're just taking it all in. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. One of the greatest experiences of my life. And Sleep Token. I was a little further, not much. Not much. I was also off to the right slightly. I was very lucky to be close, as close as I was, 100%. She got me to get ready. Like I said, I'm going to be heading out here probably in about a half hour. I was just trying to think as far as the cake and everything. So that should be it. Like, yeah, I'm just going to make sure that she's got warm clothes. It's going to be in the mid 50s still tonight while she's dressed. So that's good. That's a good thing. But I was going to say, I don't know. I heard Tron sucked. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I heard it was like for sure like the end of Jared's career. I I have not seen it. I'm not a huge Tron fan, but I'm willing to do. I try, like, you know. So yeah, yeah, that was a shitload of it. Yeah, mom, Becca, and Sav, they were up, but nonetheless, they were there. Oh, okay, Austin, is that what it is? Then I must, like I said, it was something that, like I said, I was passing through, and I was like, oh shit. We've seen it in theaters 4 times. Am I a gamer? Not a good one. No. Yes and no. I do game live on here. I'm trying to get better at mouse and keyboard. So I usually start my evening when I do play on Fortnite for a couple rounds, but then I normally switch over to, like, I've got Silent Hill F, Roman Hill's PC, my PC guy, for real. Thank you, because he built that monster that I can't. It's anyways. He gifted me Silent Hill F. I also have Hogwarts I'm going through, Half-Life 2 that I'll play, and then there was one more. Or did I beat it? Oh yeah, Limbo I beat. Oh wait, I guess I'm not plugged in. Hold on. Sorry, I thought I was plugged in. Hold on a second. I forgot that I'm using my phone. And then it's just because I turned it on. Normally I switch these over, so peep this, guys. Like I said, there's a couple new ones on here. And the one I've been kind of digging is, well, I've done that one. Hold on a second. Sorry. This one's pretty sweet. But my back camera might be a little smudged up too from being in my pocket. Sorry. Have any tips on being a YouTuber? Oh, he has some allocations right on. It's cliche and corny. They've heard me say it a million times. Be consistent and know what you want to do. So that being said, like, the DETOUR is a lot of mixture of things on here. We're also still trying to figure out which things, but like, if you have a multiple things in like a vlogger, try 5 things and have 3 that stick. You know, like, don't have too much going on. This also is my brother and I both, so there's 2 different sides. But anyways, what I'm getting at is be consistent and have at least some idea of what you're doing. And then we always say, you know, you need to look and sound good, so quality on each. But if you can only do one at a time, focus on one at a time. So if it's something where it's like, well, I can only afford like a camera and stuff, like work on that, you know what I mean? Like, work on the look then first. Because that's kind of what happened with me. You just start, what do you do? Yeah, I mean, like, what is it? Let me see. I don't know if I can. All I saw was the just POV driving with my brother, but that's okay. So you got shorts. So you just kind of doing like a TikTok, Gorilla Tag VR. Okay, so you got some games going. Okay. Hey, then at least you have a like goal, or like a thing that you're doing. So that's good. You've already got half the battle done. So, you know, with the other channel on Rykerroad, it's crazy to think that we're pulling up on 400,000 subscribers. But man, we put a lot of videos out. We've been doing this going on 4 years. Been about 3.5. But because that's what we started getting to, is about 100,000 subscribers a year since we've started. But it also was a strictly gaming channel at first. I had it as a gaming channel, and man, it just was not working. And they've heard me say this a bunch too, but I had like 17 subscribers, and 10, 12 of them were friends and family, no joke. Decided things just were not going the right way. And I asked Kyle, I was like, you want to do what we normally do and show each other music and just try that? I'll show you the Weeknd's Dirty Diana, because he'd never heard it. He was like, fuck it, let's go. And it just threw us in the algorithm. And before we knew it, we had 100 subs, and then it was 300 subs, and then it was 1,000, then it was 5,000, then it was 10,000. Like, and we're like, what the fuck? There really is no secret to getting a lot of subs. I hate to sound this way. It just, you have to give good content and or be interesting, somewhat interesting, and appeal to an audience. I'm from Ohio, but it's kind of just like, make sure you hashtag your videos, make sure that you, like I said, be consistent. So if you only upload 3 times a week, make sure it's the same time at the same time. You know, if it's on a Monday, Indonesia, hey, but thank you for being here. If it's on Mondays, then do it every Monday. Just use your phone. That's fine. I'm using my phone. I mean, if it's but when you upgrade, or if and when you can, like, my phone is considered a write-off, and my phone bill, because this is a major part of what I use for my filming. So it's one of them. You know, that can be a part of it in the future, but this doesn't have any fancy setup. Like, if I want to get my mics and all my stuff going, like, I can, but that's not what I was doing today. So I've got several ways I can go, because like when I want to play video games or watch a movie or a show, that's when I use all my other equipment. I mean, Joe, it's from what I know. Halloween albums or movies? Oh, movies, for sure. I think when it comes to that, I'm the visual, like, I want to see it. But I think I've realized over time I'm more of a slasher horror film. More of that, like, slasher, maybe like body horror. Not so much like torture. I don't know. Torture is not the right. I don't know. Like Saw. They're not for me anymore. Like, they're not for me. They're just gross to be gross. And all they do is the same 3 things, and 2 of them are my triggers. And I'm like, you're just like, come on, man. Like, I know it's for shock and awe, but this is just unnecessary. Like, there's no reason. I feel like, at least with slasher films, it was like, the bitch got stabbed. Yeah, well, she was a whore. You know, or like, that's it. Oh, they're putting it back in theaters. Nice. Yeah, taught you a lot. Well, Joe, I appreciate it. Like, and I keep meaning to go back on live and edit, not only for like you to see, but just to like do something. But I'm sorry, man. Like, we'll get there. Or always dies first. Yeah. Always. Cabin in the Woods is one of my favorite horror movies. Horror is kind of starting to carry cinema now these days. You're right, Joe. Horror and like thriller, like that stuff, like Sinister and things, like, yeah, like paranormal, whatever. It's so crazy that Chris Hemsworth was in Cabin in the Woods, like right before he was already Thor, and like being in that movie, and that movie came out right before, I believe, his death. So like he was like Thor, he was Thor, but he wasn't Thor yet. Like, so he wasn't big. Like, that's fucking wild to think. Like, I'm telling you, Cabin in the Woods, and I'm sorry, the new Evil Dead, fire, cinema. That new Evil Dead was a good one. But I've been having a lot of fun with, surprisingly, yeah, Silent Hill F, even though it was irritating the piss out of me. I think it is slightly still a bit clunky. So all right. Just be fucking with me. But no, that, and I will say I'm getting a little perturbed with Hogwarts. I feel like the story part is not very story. Like, what I mean is like with Silent Hill, like it's you go through, like, it's I get it's not open world, but what I'm getting, like, there was a thing where you follow certain things. Harry Potter seems like there is a lot of either encouraging you and or kind of making you do side quests before you can even do, like, just give me the story, and if I want 100% it, I'll come back. Like, I wish there was like an actual like pattern routine. That's, maybe it's just the way the story is going right now. Like, I know that the one spot I have, it's the forest is locked, and then a couple of these, they're like, yeah, just figure it out, basically. I'm like, what do you mean? You're supposed to be the story mode here. But it is fun. Want to know when I get to ride a motherfucking broomstick? Is what I want to know. But like I said, you know, the thing is that I'm really upset with the fact of how movies are, and we talked about this too, but like, theaters are like kind of a non-existent thing, and it's a shame, because trying to take my daughter or whatever, like, to go hang out or do something like that, to go have like some time, like, it's not, that's not what you do anymore. Like, you get a haircut, then what would your dad hold on to when I suck his dick? Come on, you're very insensitive right now. That's why he doesn't love you. He's told me. I've had plenty of long nights and talks. He likes to be caressed and cuddled afterwards. It's a little weird, but, you know. Let's take this hit. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Good rip. Got a few minutes. And then, like I said, gotta go get the cake, get ready for the party. Got a fun adventures today. Pretty excited. It's already a whole nother year. Halloween's here pretty much. My daughter's turning 6. Everything is just going by fast, man. Fast as fuck, boy. I don't know. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Oh shit. Almost knocking it over. Like that. What I was trying to do was just move it. This over here. You know. Oh shit. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you guys. Check this shit out. So when I was at the funeral this morning, we were in the, hey, what's up? We were in the mausoleum thing, right? So we're standing there, and my one other brother, Andy, was like, I want to know what Lori or Dolores or somebody, it was either Lori or Dolores is drinking. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, third one down. She was born in 1910 and not dead. No end date yet. I'm like, what? I'm like, that bitch is 115 years old. Dude, are you serious? No way, dude. No way. That bitch has seen some shit. For realsies. She might make it to flying cars. Like, she might make it at this point. Could you imagine, like, bro, 150? No. No, like, that's too, like, you better just fucking, like, I don't want to end that. Even I know that's past 100. You're doing too much. 99, take it out. Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking 115. I'm tired, coach. Like, ain't no fucking way. Man, it's like he forgot about her. Like, could you imagine? She is probably out, not probably, she's outlived probably some of her own grandchildren. Because you know that bitch has probably 50 grandchildren and like 107 great grandkids. She probably got some great greats in there. Great grandma Dolores. Shuffling around. What do you mean, dude? Could you imagine? No. Leo, there was so I went to one of my grandmother's funerals today, and it was at the one mausoleum, and the one section said it was like Lori or Dolores or something like that. It said 1910. No date. She has not died yet. Fucking what? So like, she has seen some shit, dude. There's so many. Right. Yo. That's what I was like, bro, over past 100, you're doing too much. 99, take me out, coach. I'm tired. Like, no, this is Patrick. Bro, I'll never forget that. until the day I die. I'm like, this bitch was born in 1910 and 2025. I'm going, she's still kicking it. I'm going back to visit grandma and waiting to see, how long is it taking this bitch to die? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, dude. The fact that she's probably super spiteful. They always say that when piss and vinegar, they'll live forever. Dude, 111, bro. What the fuck? I'm not trying to be like I don't know, inconsiderate, but like, can they still like eat food and like somewhat care for themselves, like, you know, sit up and like even watch a show or something? They're just sitting there like a hot dog, are they? Cause dude, let's go, firecracker Fran. That's what I'm called, Fran. My aunt's name. God rest her soul. Aunt Fran. It's firecracker. That's the hot dog. That's fire. 111, still busting about. Probably still causing trouble, being ornery, as they would say. It's probably even a weirder, old-timey word than that. She probably grew up in the hussy era, when that's when you got called a slut back then. But it was like a Jezebel. I'll bet she was called a Jezebel once. I'm serious. She was, and she was like, what, 99? I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying. 115. 115. She was like one day. Yeah, like her birthday was soon. That's right. But I would say, like, I think you're pretty close to, yeah. Yeah. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I gotta get ready. Gotta go get Chan's costume. I gotta run and go get her cake. So I appreciate you guys just kind of hanging out with me. I was just kind of unwinding, I guess. So I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, because I think Becca, maybe my son, I don't know who else will be over tonight. Like we might have a few people tonight, like come like home, but or even just go out. But either way, yes, thank you. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and we will maybe see you guys later.